again, grade 4 students. How are you today? I hope you are safe and blessed. Again, this is Teacher Rose, your science teacher. And for today, our topic is about the sun and the moon, or the phases of the moon. So we are going to know what are the phases of the moon and what is the structure of the sun. Okay, are you ready? Let's start. Okay, class, can you please stand up and let's move our body by dancing this cherry walking in the sun. So this is about still about our topic, the sun. So we are going to make a Zumba dance for walking in the sun. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. Good. Okay, so let's start our lesson now. Okay, class. Before we start, we will know first the objectives of our topic. Okay, here are the objectives. First is to learn that the sun and the moons are part of solar system. So we are going to know why the sun and the moons are part of our solar system. Second, to learn that the sun is the main source of energy for everything on the earth. So we are going to know why the sun is very important to us. Why the sun is the main source of energy. Why it is if don't have sun, we don't have also energy. Third, to explain the different shapes and phases of the moon. Spell and draw each phase. Model the moon revolving around the sun. So after our discussion, I want you to draw the phases of the moon. Or you can make your own model of the moon. So now we're going to learn the vocabulary words. Okay, first, hydrogen. Okay, can you repeat it? Hydrogen. Hydrogen. Second, phases. Phases. Rotates. Rotates. Temperature. Temperature. Rotation. Rotation. Core. Core. Crescent. Crescent. Gibbous. Gibbous. Reflect. Reflect. Oriented. Oriented. The sun. So, for young learners, this usually in their mind. What is the sun? Okay, so this is now the sun. So you can see the sun is very bright. And this is very hot. The sun is the center of solar system. Okay, can you repeat it? Very good. Okay, we will read it together. Our sun provides all the energy for life on earth. Without its heat, earth would be too cold to live on. Without its light, plants could not grow, and there would be no food for people and animals. It's because the plants will not grow, meaning we cannot eat too. We don't have food because the plants need light in order to grow. And we people and animals, we need also plants in order to grow or to live. The sun, which is actually a star, is the largest object in the solar system. It contains more than 99% of the mass of the solar system. So meaning the sun is the biggest object in our solar system. So this is bigger than the planets. Okay? The sun is about 110 times bigger than our Earth. So our Earth is very small compared to the sun because it is 110 times bigger. It is 150 million. Million. Okay, take note. It is million kilometers away from our Earth. It is actually a star. So when you say sun, it is also a star. So you cannot say that, oh, that is a sun. That is not a star. But it is also a star. So that is the correct explanation about the sun. It is a star. It consists mainly of hydrogen. The temperature at its core is extremely high. It generates a lot of energy from the reactions of hydrogen gas. It gives out heat energy and light energy. Okay, class, we will learn now about the phases of the moon. Okay, everybody, we will read it together. The moon does not emit any light. The moon reflects the light from the sun. The phases of the moon occur because the moon rotates around the earth. So we have here a calendar. This is called a lunar calendar. It's a calendar oriented with the phases of the moon. So in this calendar, we will see about our birthdays. Our birthdays, birth date that is oriented with the phases of the moon. So we will know here if the day of your birth, what is in the phases of the moon. Okay, this time I want you to watch this video about the phases of the moon. This is the process on how the phases of the moon oriented. Okay. Phases of the moon. The moon revolves around the earth in a fixed orbit. So you can see. The moon does not have its own light. So look at this moon. Sun gives light to the moon. So this is the sun. The sun will give light to the moon. When the moon is between the earth and the sun, we cannot see the moon at all. So look at this at the middle. This is because the side of the moon facing the earth does not get sunlight. Okay, so this one not giving sunlight. After 2 to 3 days, we can see some part of the moon. This phase is called the waxing crescent. Waxing crescent. As the moon is gaining light, expanding in illumination, we use the term waxing. About a week after the new moon, we can see half of the moon. This phase is called the first quarter. Okay, so you can see this is the first quarter. 2 or 3 days after the first quarter, more than half of the moon is visible. This phase is called the waxing gibbous. This one, waxing gibbous. About 2 weeks after the new moon, we can see the full moon. This is because the full side of the moon facing the earth gets sunlight. So, this is now the full moon. Now, the moon begins its return journey from the full moon to the new moon. Okay, it will go to new moon. The next phase is called the waning gibbous. This one. As the moon is now losing light, decreasing in illumination, we use the term waning. The next phase is the last quarter, followed by the waning crescent. This is the last quarter, and this is the waning crescent. When the moon comes back between the earth and the sun, it enters the new moon phase again. Number of days between 2 new moons is 29, as the moon takes approximately 29 days to revolve once around the earth. These changing shapes of the moon are called phases of the moon. So this is what we call the phases of the moon. Okay, class, I hope you learned something from this video. So this time we will have an exercises. Okay, this is an activity. So you're going to make your own model of the phases of the moon. You will do like this. So this is the earth and this is the phases of the moon. You're going to do this one. Okay? So this is our objectives of this activity. So let's get right to learning about the different phases of the moon and what causes us to see only part of the moon. This fun moon phases activity lets kids get creative and learn some simple astronomy in the process. So you are going to make an activity this in order for you to learn some simple astronomy in the process. Okay? So this one. So this is the earth and these are the phases of the moon. Okay? So you will need, okay, I have here note, this moon phases project can be easily done with construction paper as well. Okay? You know construction paper? So this is, you are going to do this activity. So first, you are going to have this small white paper plate. Okay? Small white paper plate. Second, you have this blue and green paper. Blue and green paper. Next is a thin black paper. Okay, black paper. Next is a white paper. So, this white paper plate, not the same with the white paper, okay? So this is a paper plate, white in color, not brown, white. Okay. Next, scissors. Okay. Then, glue. And then, a pen. Okay, so this all you need for this activity. And also, puncher. Okay. So, this one you are going to prepare. Okay, this is the glue, the green paper, the blue paper, the black paper, the white paper, and this is the white plate paper, this is the pen, and this is the puncher. Okay, this puncher. So, first, how to make the faces of the moon. First, you draw and cut a 3-inch circle out from each of your blue and green paper. Look at this. You're going to do this one. Circle. Okay? Cut a circle like this. 3 inches. Okay? Then glue the green circle to the center of the plate. So you have your plate, white plate. You're going to paste or glue it in this plate. Next, we have number 3. Cut out the water from your blue circle and glue to the blue circle to make the earth. Okay, so this one you will do now like this. So because it has this water here, so this water here, you're going to do this one. This is the water on the earth. Next, use the circle punch to punch out 8 black pieces of paper and glue them around the earth. Okay, use the puncher. This puncher, you make a circle. Okay, the black paper circle, make it. Use your puncher. If you don't have any puncher, you can use also your scissors. Just make it circle. Next, use the puncher to punch 8 white circles and cut them accordingly to the moon faces. Okay, so this one now, you are going to do. Okay, so put this one, glue in this side. Next, glue the white cut circles on top of the black circles and let dry. So you see now, the white paper is here. Okay, this is the white paper that you cut. This is now the white. Okay, you just glue on the black circle. Next, use your pen to write the name of its moon face. See below, next to its corresponding shape. Okay, you see? So what is it? So you can write it down here. This one. So you will know now what you are going to write. This is now the symbol or the picture of the different phases of the moon. So this is now your finish or your output in your activity. So I want you this one to send a picture. Okay? Send a picture in this phases of the moon output. Okay. Okay, so that's the end of our discussion for today. I hope you learned something from our discussion and see you again next video. Goodbye.